What are they on? Why can't I? Nah, they tripped that. Did I press something? Nah. So I've been live this whole fucking time. The past 1 minute I've been live, but they didn't want to show me I was live. Whoop de doo. Whoop de motherfucking do. Mm-mm-mm. Well, I mean, if I say I'm going to show up, I want to show up. At the end of the day. So I just keep doing the best I could do. Doing the best I can do. Not even just for everybody else, but for me too. So whoop de doo. Really, that's all. Honestly, that's all you can do. Do for you, for everybody else, all in one. That's all you can do. That's it. Don't hold no extra pressure over yourself. Best you can do. Don't be so critical on yourself. Be grateful for what you have. Just treat everybody the best you could. Honestly, treat everybody how you would like to be treated. So just go from there. From there, never be afraid to actually stand. Be afraid to put in effort. Never be afraid to keep going. And if shit gets hard and you're like looking at other people have their success, just know that other people's success does not mean that you're failing. Everybody's on their own journey, on their own path. Just know that other people are doing good. That does not mean that you're doing bad. Just know that it doesn't fucking matter what other people have going on. That shit does not matter. It doesn't. Because what happens with them is with them. What happens with you is most important. That's the only thing that you can change at the end of the day, bruh. So don't forget that part. That's super important. Super duper important. Just make the most out of your time. Make sure that whatever it is that you do, it brings you joy, makes you happy, you're passionate about it, and just don't forget about your projects. Make sure that you put them out, share them with the world. You never know. You never know where it can go. So never underestimate your projects. Never underestimate your talents. Never underestimate none of that. So even if you're tired, even if you don't know where it's gonna go, even if you have been working hard on it for some time, just make the most out of it, bro. Honestly, make the absolute most out of whatever it is that find other people too, honestly. Don't be afraid to find people, reach out to people, talk to people. Find other people who are interested into what you're interested in. Basically learn. Learn from them. But be a student to the game. Be a student to life. Being a student to life is actually more fun than like teaching people. Even though teaching people is really fun, I enjoy teaching people a lot, but just being a student to life actually helps you a lot more because you end up evolving yourself. But don't get me wrong, teaching people can help you evolve as well because it helps you learn even more. It helps you solidify what you already do know, remind you of what you know, and just kind of like solidifies all of that. So just know, keep God first. Don't be afraid to help people, share your wisdom, be nice to people, stay positive, keep going. Don't let failure um, tell you who you are at the end of the day. Instead, learn from your failures. Instead, just learn from your failures. Do a little bit better next time. Yeah, bro. Just do a little bit better next time. Don't be so critical on yourself. And just know that, like, just to do your best, bro. Because if you do your best, ain't shit else you can do. Because you did your best. But if you go halfway, if you barely try, you're gonna go your whole life thinking, bro, where would I be if I just tried a little harder? If I just pushed a little bit more? If I just went to my full potential, where would I end up? Where would I be at? So that's why I like to pride myself on just trying the damn best that I possibly can, pushing myself to the limit a little bit more. It really does. It helps me sleep better, helps me go. Yeah, no, it helps me sleep better whenever I know at least I try my best. At least I try my best. So, and don't be afraid to learn new things. Don't be afraid to actually be the beginner. Don't be afraid to be the beginner. Because there's always that beginner's luck too. So take advantage of that. Because whenever you're a beginner, like everything is fresh, everything's new, everything's exciting. So you can just like take full advantage of that. I feel like here's the hard part. Like the hard part is just being happy with the process. And it's really not hard unless you like, it's really not hard if you like, I feel like the hard part is not loving what you do. If you actually love what you do and you're passionate about what you're doing, it's not going to be hard to keep showing up. It's not going to be hard to keep learning new things. It's not going to be hard to be patient with the process and just keep going. But if you're doing something just to do it, that's whenever things get a little bit more difficult because you're literally just doing it just to do it. You're just doing it for the monetary gains. You're just doing it for the money. And there's nothing wrong with just doing it for the money. But if you're doing something that you care about, you're passionate about, and that you like and you love and you have fun with to make money, I feel like that's like the perfect like balance. That's like the perfect balance because if you can do what you love, do what you enjoy, and still end up financially good, that's a cheat code, 100%, 100,000%. I feel like that's what everybody deep down wants to have, but not a lot of people have the balls to try. That's really the truth. If you actually believe in yourself, go out there and try it, bro. Go out there and try it. Whatever it is that you wanted to do, always find time for it. People be like, I don't have time for it. Make time for it. Find time for it. You might have time to sit there, scroll for a couple hours. You might have time to sit there, watch a Netflix show, but when it comes time for you to make time for yourself, you got to make that a priority. That way you end up in a better spot. You end up better overall. You end up learning something new. You end up 1% better than you were yesterday. So overall, you got to really truly just lock in. Start from the basics. Don't be afraid to start on a fresh, clean slate. Having a fresh, clean slate can really help you because if you have a clean slate, you have no bad habits. You can basically build everything from scratch. You could just become a new person. But if you have a lot of bad habits, you got to overbuild and let go of all the bad stuff, let go of all the negative stuff, and start from honestly negative, and you got to build back to get down to zero, and then you start from start counting 1, 2, 3, and start adding from there. So if you don't know anything, honestly, that's a good thing. Honestly, that's a good thing. So just stay positive, keep going, just keep going, bruh. Just be as good as you possibly can. You don't know where to go, ask God for help. Get God involved in whatever it is you're doing, because God is not going to leave you. God will not forsake you. God is always with you. He's always within you. You don't have to search and run here and there and go around just to find connection with him. Just know that he's always with you. He's within you. He's part of you. Every part of you is a part of God as well. So just know that you can always access God no matter what. No matter what. Because it says in the Bible that you are made in God's image, which is actually kind of crazy. If you really do think about that, it's really real deal crazy. So if you ever see somebody who's doing something amazing that you're really just amazed about, just know that you can do that too. Just know that you can do that too if you just put your mind to it and you just keep going. You stay positive. You stay active. You stay making the most out of your life. You stay making the most out of yourself. You can do that too. 100,000%. Just gotta believe in yourself. You just gotta keep going. Just plant the seeds. Plant the seeds of the life that you want to have, and then one day you will have the fruit. And when, the same day that you plant the seed is not always the same day that you see the fruit. Sometimes it takes a whole year to get harvest. Sometimes it takes 2 years to harvest certain plants and fruits. So trust the process. Enjoy the process. Like the happiest gardeners, they actually enjoy gardening. They enjoy watering the seeds, making sure that the soil's right, making sure the environment's right. They enjoy the process. So just enjoy the process, and one day you'll have the fruits of your labor in your hands, and you can share it with others. That's really the that's really the important thing about it. Being able to share with others. Focus on what you can share with others, man. Honestly, don't be afraid to be the bridge from where you need to be for somebody else. Because if you can bridge where somebody needs to be for somebody else, the person in the middle ends up on top. Hopefully that makes sense. Hopefully y'all understand what I meant by that. Because I'm not sure if I did. No, I'm just kidding. I understood what I meant by that. But overall, just stay locked in, stay focused, stay positive, stay taking good care of yourself, and just never look back. Never look back. And the best way to not look back is, like I said, try best. try your best. If you literally try your best on everything, you try your best on everything, you can't look back like, damn, I wish I did this. I wish I did that. Because you tried your best, bruh. Once you try your best, that's like the upper echelon. Like once you try your best, and even though your best today may not be the best tomorrow, or your best today might not be your best yesterday, if you try your best every single day, you're gonna get better at whatever it is that you're trying. 100,000%. So it's gonna end up worth it, bro. It's gonna end up worth it. But yeah, if you see anybody who you actually look up to and you actually see like, yo, that I want to do that one day, yo, that's really dope. I wish I could do that. Just know that you can. And if you really make the most out of it, you will. You really will. But you got to take action, though. You got to actively be taking action. You actively got to put yourself out there. You actively got to continue to be consistent. You got to actively put in the work when everybody else is sleeping, when everybody else is trying to catch up on all the new shows. When everybody's catching up on all their new shows, you're grinding away at becoming a better version of you. And that's what's going to help you get to the next level. You have to almost be obsessed becoming that best version of yourself. Be obsessed with making the most of you. I feel like being comfortable, it doesn't help. Being comfortable doesn't help. Like, if you're comfortable, get uncomfortable quickly because you don't grow that way. Anytime you're working out, it's uncomfortable in a lot of ways because you're not able to do the push-ups that you're able to do that you want to do, and it feels embarrassing because you try to push up right and it just don't work out right. But like the day, like that's where you grow at. That's where you end up becoming a little bit better. Because if you're not willing to get uncomfortable, you just stay the same. And that's the last thing that you want. So just going, man. Keep going. I feel like here's the thing. I feel like happiness is really a choice. Like it's a choice. Like if you want to be happy, you can have happiness. Only like really action. If you just, what do y'all think about? I feel like it's an action. I feel like it's an attitude. If you want to be happy, you can be happy. Actually, no matter what it is, where you're at, what do you have? If you have that happy attitude, if you have that grateful attitude, if you have a thankful attitude, you can have it long as you want to have it. So don't yourself, don't hold it away from yourself. You're away from yourself and put it behind this, behind that paywall. Oh, I'll be happy when I do this. I'll be happy when I do that because I feel like once you put it behind those paywalls, it keeps moving farther and farther away from you. Get there and you're just like, okay, well now I have bigger biceps, but I'm not happy. Now I have this and I'm not happy. So why am I not happy? So basically like be happy now. Be happy with what you have now. And I'm not saying not to go and push hard and strive because that's exactly what I was telling y'all to do. But don't that you're happy. Now, that part is not about the happiness. That part is about you having a self growth journey. That's not about happiness. That's about evolution. That's about knowing that if you get yourself to the next level, that's really what life is about. Becoming better, stronger, evolving, getting to the next level. That's really what it's all about. That should just be an automatic habit for you to just continue to evolve and become a better person and just keep going. So yeah, guys, don't become stagnant. Don't just stay working on whatever it is you're working on. If you're not if you don't have exciting things about it, if you don't have things that you're passionate about that. So just a couple things for y'all to think about. Just a few things to think about for sure, for sure. What do y'all think about that? What are y'all's thoughts on that? Mason says that he's happy with whenever he does work out. And if that's the truth, that's cool though. That's cool. Cool. Sometimes it ends up a little bit somewhere in the middle. Is different for everybody. The human experience is different for everybody, bro. So your answer to a question may not work for everyone. That's honestly beautiful because that means everybody is unique. Everybody is like a fingerprint. Everybody is their own person. So not everything is gonna work for everybody. Genuinely. So really the best thing is to like find out what works for you, learning yourself. But at the end of the day, I feel like if you are happy with what you did with your day, that's a huge win. Even if you move the needle just an inch a little bit forward, that is good. That is something you should be proud of. You should be, if you just move the needle just a little bit forward, just a tiny little bit, y'all should be grateful for that. And, and like, don't forget to pat yourself on the back because of that, those wins, and just get right back on. And then celebrate another win and get right back on. Get right back on. Get right back on afterwards. There's nothing wrong with celebrating a win, but just get right back on because there's always another win to have. There's always another win to for you to celebrate. Like, wrong with celebrating, but you gotta have something to celebrate in the first place. You know what I mean? You have to have something to celebrate if you're gonna celebrate. You know what I mean? Hopefully, I'm making sense to y'all. Hopefully, I'm making sense. That's why a lot of times I don't really like having breakfast because I feel like I haven't earned it yet. I haven't done anything yet. I haven't like actually achieved much for me to earn the celebration of having food, the celebration of, and it might sound silly, the celebration of consuming food when I haven't done anything yet. I haven't been productive yet. I haven't produced anything yet. I haven't created anything yet. When I feel like those are one of the most powerful things you can do. And that's a part of my purpose, that creating something that wasn't there before was always going to be a part of my purpose deep down. So I always just wanted to create more. I always just wanted to produce more. I always wanted to make more. It's just me. That's just me. Y'all do what works best for you. Y'all do what is yearning on the most for you. And never feel like it's too late. It's never too late. It's never too late. Never feel like one failure is defining who you are, because it's not. It's every L can turn into a lesson. Every L can turn into a W. It's just how you take it. It's how you react to it. So just make sure you get high points and take all your low points and turn those into positives. 100%. Don't have a choice but to. So I'm gonna just leave y'all with that. I appreciate y'all coming out. Much love to each and every single one of y'all for showing up to the stream. Much love to y'all. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Much love. I appreciate you, your boy. I appreciate y'all. Until next time, peace.